Hi, it's me, Abby, again. You coming back from war, right? I want to talk about depression and vulnerability right now. Well, I have suffered from depression for many, many years of my life, starting at a young age. So I understand depression. Like, I'm working my way out of depression. Like, it's hard. It's hard. And it's also hard to make changes too, right? So, but just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. And that's one thing that we have to remember every day, that just because something is hard doesn't mean it's impossible. So, depression. I found that I discovered with my own depression that I was more depressed when I thought about what was making me depressed. And it isn't just like a chemical imbalance in your brain, it's like factors of your life. Like, poverty can make someone depressed because, if you don't have enough to eat, yeah, that's depressing, right? Or you don't have a lot of friends, that's depressing. And just all the beliefs that you have about yourself that aren't even true can cause you to become depressed. Really, it can. So, change your thoughts and change your life. That is actual book. I haven't started reading it yet, but I did order it. But I do see evidence of that in my life, even having not read the book yet. It's like when you change what you think about, you can change how you feel. And one thing that I read before was it was a quote or something, and it said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So that's something also to remember. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So now about vulnerability. I don't want to make too long a video here, but vulnerability has the word ability in it. And it is an ability to be vulnerable, right? Vulnerability isn't a bad thing, actually. It feels uncomfortable. That's why we think it's bad, because it's uncomfortable. And like, I felt the most vulnerable when I was making a change, like a big change in my life. Like when I quit drinking, that was a big change in my life. And I felt vulnerable because I didn't have anything to replace it with yet, And so it was like leaving this big gap in my life. And so when you let go of things, you have to embrace something else. And that's what helps you feel less vulnerable, right? But it is an ability, and that's what I wanted to point out. Because it's important to change the way you see things, because when you change the way you see things, the things you see change. Right? So, you can change how you feel when you're vulnerable, You can change that. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable. You can change that. So, I just wanted to talk about those things, and if I can think of anything else, which I probably will, but I just wanted to put that out there so that I could teach you something today. I hope that I have, and I hope that it's useful for you. So thanks for listening, and have a good day today.